Yo, 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 welcome back to 103 with LG, where the journey into the heart of literature takes center stage. I'm Liam Godin, your guide through the realms of imagination, and today we're embarking on a monumental journey. And I'm absolutely thrilled to have the brilliant and the smartest Matthew Cazoose along for this literature roller coaster. How's it going, Matthew?
It's doing well, man. How you doing, man? So I'm just excited to be here, man. And let's begin with this, diving into this labyrinth of heroism. So Steve gave me a list of books that we'll mention. So I guess we'll kick things off with the Odyssey and Odysseus. I was thinking about this part, but what makes him the hero in the Odyssey? And how does his journey resonate with the heroes we admire today?
You know what? Great question, Matt. Odysseus in the Odyssey is filled with quick thinking and resilience. Here's a quote from it. Cyclops, you asked my noble name, and I will tell it. But you give the stranger's gift, just as you promised. My name is Nobody. Nobody I am called by my mother, father, and by all my comrades. That's from Homer, page 366. His journey is a journey through challenges, an amazing exploration of adaptability and facing challenges head on. Modern heroes draw inspiration from Odysseus' wit, determination, and the ability to overcome seemingly undefeatable odds.
That's fascinating. Now moving to the sniper. How does the protagonist's journey in the short story reflect the complexities of heroism, especially in the way of modern storytelling?
Excellent question, Matt. So, the sniper takes us into the gritty and emotional terrain of war. The protagonist grapples with the harsh realities of conflict and makes decisions chaotic. It was a mirror to the level of heroism today. It's not just about physical strength, like Odysseus, but requires mental and emotional strength to be able to keep yourself together. This is part of the sniper book. Here's a quote from it. Then the sniper turned over the dead body and looked into his brother's face. That's from O'Flaherty. That's the author's name, of course. This shows the tremendous sacrifice that is required to do what you think is right.
Wow, that's interesting. Now, as for Beowulf, the OG bicep flexor, and the Dwayne Johnson of ancient times, how does Beowulf's heroic journey reflect the themes of courage, loyalty, and the unstoppable confrontation with the face of death? And how do these themes resonate with modern heroes?
You know what? That's pretty spot on right there, Matt. So, Beowulf, with his legendary physical stature, encases themes of courage and loyalty. His confrontation with death adds a layer of depth and epicness to this already undefeated heroism. Modern heroes resonate and are similar with these themes. They face challenges and come across many bumps in the road, along with exhibiting courage and grappling with the fragility of life.
Now I guess we'll dive headfirst into the pool of knowledge, moving on to one of the most real and petrifying pieces of history, Making Bombs for Hitler by Marsha Forchuk Skyprush, which is based off of a story from World War II. How did the heroes in this modern challenge with World War II navigate moral dilemmas? And how does this connect with the moral complexities faced by heroes today?
Well, Making Bombs for Hitler introduces us heroes navigating a wartime setting, making sacrifices for the greater good. The connection today's hero lies in the moral courage, the ability to stand up for what's right, even when faced with the challenging circumstances. These characters echo the moral complexities of modern heroes. An analysis by Thompson and Davis in 2017 explores how stories set in historical contexts, like Making Bombs for Hitler, can offer insights into ethical decision-making and its relevance to contemporary heroism. In the book, it says, this is a quote from the book right here, each morning we filled our pockets with dirt from the camp. Then, even with the supervisor reading the paper, it was possible to slip my hand into my pocket and fill the metal bowl with dirt instead of gunpowder. That's from Scripooch, page 151. Throughout the book, these heroes try and make a difference in the war by sabotaging the bombs that are being made in the factory, knowing that if they were caught, they would have to endure torture and death. Still unfazed by this, they continue to do this for quite some time and sabotaging thousands of bombs. Even in the face of death, these heroes continue to fight for what they think is right and save thousands of people. We should model ourselves based off of these people and continue to fight for what we think is right and just. Just because it is hard, we must do what is right.
I agree with that statement 100% right there, man. Just a good point. Just everyone should live off of that. So let's continue on. As we explore these diverse tales, how do you see the definition of heroism evolving over the ages? Are there common threads that tie these stories together, linking them to the heroes we encounter in our everyday lives?
So, the definition of heroism to me is someone who does what they think is right, and we should model ourselves off of. Adapting to the evolving narratives of time. Well, ancient heroes fight for other reasons. Like, this is a quote from Beowulf. They said that all of the kings upon the earth, he was the man most gracious and fair-minded, kindest to his people, and nearest to win fame. This is from an unknown author on line 3180. There's an appreciation for heroism in everyday actions. Themes of courage, whether it's an epic scale or in personal relationships, thread through these tales. Today's heroes draw inspiration from the resilience, sacrifice, and moral courage of the characters we've explored.
So given this evolution, how do you think the heroes of today, whether in real life or in fiction, are impacting our understanding of heroism and shaping the narratives of the future?
Well, the heroes of today, both real and fictional, shape our understanding of heroism by expanding the definition. Real-life heroes in various fields like medicine demonstrate that heroism is not just confined to epic tales, but it is a part of everyday life. Fictional heroes challenge stereotypes and showcase the diversity of heroism, influencing how we perceive and tell stories. They become the illustrators of narratives that inspire future generations. A study by Garcia and Martinez in 2018 dives into the impact of heroes on shaping societal perceptions of heroism.
In these tales, we've seen heroes facing external challenges. But what about the internal struggles? How do these stories explore the psychological aspects of heroism? And do you think it is crucial to mention in our understanding of heroes?
Of course, Matt. These stories indeed delve into the physical and psychological aspects of heroism, whether it is Odysseus battling internal conflicts or the sniper in the middle of war. They highlight the emotional toll heroes endure. Understanding the internal struggles adds depth into the narratives, emphasizing that heroism is not devoid of vulnerability. It's a crucial dimension, reminding us that heroes are not invincible, but rather they are individuals who confront their fears and doubts rather than just sit around. A psychological analysis by Davis and Willison in 2020 explores the depiction of internal struggles in hero narratives and their impact on the audience.
So, as we wrap up, I have one more question. Do you think there's a hero in everyone, and how can these stories inspire individuals to embrace the hero within themselves?
That's a wonderful closing question, Matthew Jesus. Absolutely. I believe there's a hero in everyone. These stories, by showing different forms of heroism, encourage individuals to recognize their capability for courage and resilience. They inspire self-reflection, encouraging people to stand up for what's right, face challenges with determination, and make a positive impact in the people they touch. Figuratively, of course. The real hero, as these stories teach, is the one who recognizes the nature of the hero within. A study by Smith and Johnson in 2019 discusses the empowering effects of hero narratives on individuals' self-perception and their willingness to take on challenges.
All right, well, thank you for having me on this podcast. It was an enlightening journey, and it just really explained to me the complexity of heroes. It's been a pleasure exploring the narratives and understanding the layers that make heroes timeless and effect.
And thank you, Matthew Kazus, for your insightful questions, for joining me on this Odyssey. To our listeners, until next time on 103 with LG, where literature comes alive, stay curious, keep embracing the hero within, and remember, the journey is just as important as the destination.